What's up? So in this video I'll be checking out one of my favorite comedians, someone whose humor I just love. Is Stanhope. I love his dark humor, you know. He makes you think, you know. He gets up there, sure, he makes you laugh, but he also makes you think and contemplate, you know. And I love that. I love that about him. I also love, he strikes me as someone who just doesn't care, man. And you know, I can't say I'm like him, but you always look at people like this and you just admire that they have the balls to live their lives a certain way, you know, and talk and say what the fuck they want to say. I like that about Doug. He's different, man. Like, I've watched a lot of comedians, but some are just different. This guy is different, man. I've seen a lot of his stuff on YouTube. Sure, there are some that I haven't seen, but I've seen all the best ones. I've seen all the ones that the reaction channels are doing, you know. But this clip right here, I just stumbled up across it. I haven't seen it. It is completely new to me, so let's check it out. Let's go.
I gotta get back to the hernias. I got two strong hernias working right now. I got a ventral hernia. That's where the abdominal muscles split apart. That's common in alcoholics and pregnant women. So jury's still out on what caused this. The other one is the run-of-the-mill inguinal hernia, the groin hernia, and that one, that's where your intestines are trying to spill through your ligaments. So where I learned to work around it. I haven't got surgery because I learned, like, if I have to sneeze, I do a high kick like a rocket.
Yo. Yo, man. Can you imagine? Can you imagine living like that, man? Can you imagine? Let's go, man.
To keep my guts from spilling out like a balloon animal. So healthcare is completely overrated. If you knew, you just got to figure out how to work this shit. I'm working on developing an eating disorder because with the hernias I can't do sit-ups or lift heavy objects, which is perfect. Who'd fix that? My only problem is with the fat. You got to understand how much time and effort I put into these suits. You don't just buy this suit. This is years of hitting every Goodwill and Salvation Army across the road in every town we play, and you find the coat one year. And one day I'll find pants that match it, and then a tie. And you get one pant size, my whole closet is done. Years of effort. And on a side note, can we start putting sizes in obituaries? Can that be a tradition? That would make thrift store shopping so much easier if I could just read the local obits. He was a Korean War veteran. He worked with the unions. He liked to disco dance in the 70s at the Studio 52. And he was a 40 regular, size 32 pants. And then I'd know exactly what neighborhood to hit the thrift store. I figured out if I could just get an eating disorder. I could do an eating disorder because I don't have the horrible psychology that goes with an eating disorder. I could vomit socially. I don't want to be like some I don't have a bad body self-image. You have that about me. That's not, I don't care. I just don't want to lose my pants. I'm not some teenager who's gonna just start puking and then it's gonna catch on till I rot my teeth down to little black nubs and I'm emaciated. I just wanna puke enough to get the outer layer of smoking stains off. I wanna vomit my way into teeth whitening while maintaining a 32 waist. And I think I could pull that off socially. The problem with people with eating disorders, and I say people because it's not just ladies, it's also jockeys. People who have eating disorders, there's an inherent rudeness to an eating disorder that's not intended, it's just part and parcel of the disorder. That's because the reason that a person can vomit their way down to Karen Carpenter, Auschwitz, emaciated, because they still think they're fat. No matter how thin they get, they still see themselves as fat. So if you can puke your way down to 78 pounds of bile breath and organ failure, and you still think you're obese, what are you thinking when you look at me? I know what you're thinking. It's fucking rude, lady.
There you go, man. The man himself. I love Doug, man. Like, I don't know where this is from, because I was just going through my feed, and this was recommended, and I've never seen this before. I think I've seen a lot of his specials or something. This is new. Maybe he's dropped a special and I have no idea. But this was good, man. Doug never disappoints, man. And he has a different way of looking at things, you know. Really enjoyed that. I tried to find more Doug that I haven't seen. I've seen most of it. The story about his mom, the football story. So I need to find more stuff that I haven't seen. And if that was a new special, I'm guessing there'll be more clips to come. And if I find them, I'll do them. But for now, peace.